Oh, what up, everybody? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I am so exhausted. Oh, let me tell y'all what happened to me this morning. Child, so I get up this morning, right? I go to a meeting and um I go, okay. So I've been waiting for um what is it? I can't even think right now. I'm exhausted. Um, the Men's Warehouse. I keep calling the Men's Warehouse Burlington Coat Factory. Don't ask me why, because my husband just keep correcting me every time I keep saying Burlington. But I'm waiting for the Men's Warehouse to send me an email notification letting me know, what's up, Sauce, that his tux is done, and I've been waiting for it all day. I have not gotten a notification that my son tux is done. So now I'm getting anxiety. What's up, AV? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Richard? Now I'm getting anxiety because I'm like, okay, y'all said his tux was going to be ready this morning. I paid extra so it can be ready either today or tomorrow. But he don't have prom till tomorrow at about 6. So I think they're going to have more time. But what's up, Happy Days? What's up, Renee? But let me tell you, oh my gosh, this morning was crazy. So I get up to go to the gym to go to Pound. Turns out I ain't getting no text message. I don't even go on Facebook as much as I used to get on Facebook. What's up, T Mac? So I lost, so not lost, but I didn't get the notification that she canceled today's Pound. And I was so irritated because it was my husband's dream, okay? Because my husband wants me to work out with him, but I don't like working out with my husband because he work out too goddamn hard for me. I'm sorry. It's just too much. I like to have fun. I don't like to feel like I'm working out. But he got lucky because I'm not going to step in the gym and then tell him he can't have his gym session because my class isn't today. So he was like, yeah, come work out with me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what up, Diz? So I'm, I'm so agitated. Man, when I tell you my husband worked my motherfucking ass out, he worked me to the core. My arms feel like noodles. It was all bad. It was horrible. So, of course, came home, took a shower, immediately took a nap. I was just like, I'm not doing anything. He wore me out. He's like, yeah, that's a good workout. So I realized that even though I am working out, I can up the ante a little bit. I can turn it up a notch because, chill. And you know what? Shout out to PJ. We, you know what, Rico? Rico, don't play with me. Girl, well, my massage lady is gonna be here in a few hours, so I'm hoping she massages it out before I feel it because I gotta start off again next week. So I'm hoping that that's what happens for me. And yeah, he killed my ass. But shout out to PJ. Shout out to PJ because I was watching PJ, and shout out to Des too because I was watching y'all videos while I was on the bike and it killed time, and after I blinked, the bike session was over. So shout out to y'all. Keep putting the videos out so I can have something to watch while my husband out there trying to kill me. Okay? That helped me a lot. I was laughing and I was so focused on the video I forgot I was on the bike. So shout out to y'all for helping your girl out because child, it was too much. So I'm still tired, but I'm still waiting for them to email me and say, hey, his tux is ready. And then I'm waiting for the hair lady to hit me up to let me know that she's ready to come do my son's hair. So I just got a lot going on and it's getting on my nerves. But I did want to get on this live today to talk about wife shaming. It's starting to become a thing, and I don't know if it has a lot to do with the feminist movement and the independent movement or whatever that is, but it's not cool. Now, before I play this video, I just want a quick disclaimer that I am not a fan of this individual. This individual is very well a tap dancer, but I am the type of person, if somebody has some validity on what they're saying, I will take heed to it, you know. Yes, we gotta support each other, okay? Okay, we gotta support girl, because when I tell you, you guys saved me because I was not in the mood. I was there with the sad face all day. My husband, I happy, and he was next to me. He was supporting me. He was helping me out, but he wasn't wrong. I do want to work out my arms more, and I do want to work out my back arms. So he's like, "You gonna have to get this strength training in, girl." And I'm like, I hate strength training. I can do cardio all day. I'll fuck with some cardio, but strength training is just not my thing. And hopefully one day I will learn to love it. But child, I'm not a fan of strength training at all. But let me see, where's that video at? I'm gonna just search it. Hold on. All right, so I don't like this person as a person, but like I said, I know Happy Days, and I can't wait for that day till it get easier. Cause child, he could have buried me today. Cause I was so done. I was so done. I did feel good after, but that's because we did cardio last. Like I said, I love me some cardio, but strength training is just not my friend right now. But I know I need it. So like I said, what's up, Wild Beats? This is a disclaimer before I play this video. Even though I do not like this person, I cannot disagree on her comments. Now, where is that dang video? Hold on. I know Rico cutting up today. I ain't got time for Rico. He is cutting up. Where did that video go? Hold on, I just had it. Oh. And I hate when I'm tired because I make so many more mistakes than what I would normally make. So I'm like, ugh. Where the heck is that video at? And I probably like passed it up 30 times. Because I want y'all to listen to this because it's not, like I said, the white shaming has to stop. And I don't know where it's coming from. And I don't know why it is. But matter of fact, let me do my girl first. Because she was on point too. Let me do my girl Riva first. Let's do her first. If y'all don't know what Riva TV is, go subscribe to her because she is lit. I love her videos. And she just recently made one. Where is my history? I'm going to go on my history of my videos because I'm not finding any of the videos I was looking for today. What's up, Trisha? All right, here's one of the videos. Hold up. Let me pause it and rewind it. All right. Here's video number 1.
Let me give you some tea for those of you single women who really feel like you're missing out on something and you wish you could go on date nights and have a man who treats you. Guess what? Those married women don't have that either. You would not believe how many women in relationships only go on dates because they're the one putting their cards down at the end of the date. Don't believe me? Go get you a little server job for a couple months and you'll see it. A lot of women are married to a man who won't even treat them to a chicken dinner.
You know what's so funny?
What's up, Delaney?
You know what's so funny? A lot of these women that come on social media and they tell other women not to, you don't need a man, sis. You don't need a man. Just focus on you. Do you. oh, you think a man is gonna come over here and buy you dinner? He's not. And if you don't believe me, go ask married women, because they're the ones who have to pay to get their husbands out of the house to have dinner with them, because they don't even want to. You know,
Suck
they have to
KW.
force their men to go out with them. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about getting a man. Don't worry about being in a relationship. And don't worry about trying to marry somebody, because all these men are just useless and worthless. The funny thing to me is, a lot of these women who talk about their server jobs, oh, go get a server job at a restaurant, and you'll realize that it's the women paying. They don't know, obviously, they don't have the mentality to comprehend things called joint bank accounts.
Okay.
That's what's so funny to me. What's really funny is that they don't understand that sometimes, if not majority
What up,
of the
Robin?
time, when these women are putting the card on the table with their name on it, it is attached to that man's bank account. Just because you see this woman paying, you do not know where those funds come from.
And that, I don't understand the whole wife shaming tactic. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And this is why they say a lot of single women keep other women single, because they'll say things like that and they don't know. Okay? And when Riva broke that down and she said that, I was like, "Thank you," cuz I was just sitting there confused, like, what's the problem? What's wrong with the shaming tactics? Like, it's just so weird to me why women who see other women in relationships or married, or just living their best life with their spouse, they saying negative stuff like that. Is that to make you feel better? Is that to, like, help you sleep at night? Like, I'm a little confused on why they feel like they need to say things like that. And when I seen that video, I was like, yeah, what the hell wrong with her? Like, why is she doing all of that? But then, okay, I found the video. But then I seen this video and it tripped me out too. Hold on. And this is a disclaimer that I said I don't like this woman. But even though I don't like this woman because she's a tap dancer, I can't disagree with what she's about to say. Something that women say to me all the time. Why don't you make your husband a sandwich? Okay. Is he hungry? Does he want a sandwich? Like, did he say something? I make my husband food the last 4 nights. I made my husband dinner. Like, I don't understand this weird they're trying to shame women for taking care of their families. Like, it's ridiculous. That is another element of feminism that I cannot stand. It's an attack on family and these things that work. It works. Right. Men are biologically unable to have children. So the aspiration to climb a ladder forever, to wake up every single day and not have to worry about being pregnant for 9 months, I mean, that makes sense. We're different creatures, I think that's like a troll, though. No, it's like, all you're good for is like, make me something to eat.
Listen, feminists are the originators of sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. RIP to chaos. And the thing is that they have shamed modern women today to not wanting to please their man or take care of their families. It's ridiculous. Let's proceed.
No, that whole concept came from rabid feminists. Like, there was something wrong with being in the kitchen, right? Okay. And this was sort of this push of women get out of the home and go to work, which has made so many women miserable. So many women miserable.
When Candace is talking about making women miserable, she's talking about the social coercion that feminists impose on modern women today with this independent woman boss bee syndrome. Many feminists say that you're setting women back by saying that they may become miserable if they choose that career path. But what I'm saying is that women should be allowed to choose and not be shamed for not choosing that career woman lifestyle and choosing to opt for a soft life.
Like, I don't like the men that, if they're balding, like, don't try to save the hair. Just go ahead and shave it off. Don't try to, like...
Okay, so the next video had nothing to do with the topic. The next video was about a lady who was talking about how she don't want no bald head man, and everybody was saying she was bald headed because she had a wig on. But we don't know if she bald headed, but that it goes on and on and on. Hey, Robert said, hey Ashley. I I don't understand, and I'll get on this for you, Happy Days, because I do have something to say about that topic as well. Um, I don't understand the wife shaming tactics. I don't understand why is it so bad for women to be in families. Exactly, Des. Let's keep it real. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? They would. They most definitely would. Because hell, I don't even think men like to work at this point, because you weren't born in this world to work a 9 to 5 every day of your life around people, half of the people you don't even like, to pay bills. You don't live to pay bills. Traveling is fun. Enjoying your family is fun. Cleaning up ain't fun, but if you play the right music, it becomes a bit entertaining. But hell, if you make enough money, you can pay somebody to do that. You feel me? Or beat your kids. No, I'm just kidding. But I just don't understand that. Like, if a lot of women had the opportunity to sit their ass at home and do something else, they would, okay? Don't nobody want to be in somebody's face all day doing whatever they need, being basically forced to do that, because you got to keep the lights on. So whoever out there, if you single, be single, okay? But don't shame women for wanting to stay home and be around their kids and stuff like that, because the women who don't have the luxury to do that would want that luxury. It's very beneficial to the kids. That's all I'm saying. Happy Days, let me get to your question. So the thing about the rice jars, somebody said it was Christian, somebody said it was this, and according to Royalty, she got it off of TikTok or whatever. But what I have to say about that, everybody's now saying, oh, watch the words that you say. All her supporters are starting to say, watch the words that you say, speak the da 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 da. It's about manifestation. And I know people like to use the term karma, but it's not about karma. It's not. And what, in my opinion, what karma is the energy that you provide for yourself, right? Whatever energy you are that you're putting out in the world, that's what you're going to get. That's what I believe karma is. I think, unfortunately, in the Black community, we take karma in more in than other cultures. And there's like for example, Emmett Till's murderer, because she was an accessory, just died. Okay, she kicked the bucket. Now, some people may call that a win, but others are not calling that a win, because she died peacefully. She was never arrested for lying, getting a young Black boy killed for no reason, evil as fuck, and she was able to kick the bucket peacefully in her home. Now, we gotta stop all this. Well, when you go on the other side, we don't know. Okay? We don't know what happens when we go to the other side until we go to the other side. Now, God gonna get her, da 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 da. We don't know. Seriously. I mean, there's a few people who may have life and death experiences and da 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 and all this other good stuff, but honestly, we don't know. So I don't really see that as a win. In my opinion, she should have went to jail, but they protected her. The system protected her from not going to jail. What's up, Alana? What's up, Miss J? They protected her. There's a lot of white supremacists and all these evil people who have done things to people. I mean, Joe Biden is a president, and not long ago, he was calling us monkeys and saying we don't need to segregate and all this other stuff. And they're all in the same pool, and they're surviving, and they're living rich, and they're evil, and they're living rich. So, in my opinion, all that karma stuff, it's like all the bad stuff that people say, we as a Black culture take in. We take in all the bad stuff. So when something is introduced to us that's different from what we've been taught, we reject it. We say it's the devil, but we're the only ones suffering on a lot of these teachings we've been taught. Nobody else is but us. Why is that? Because we're not doing enough research. That's my opinion. And um, to me, I don't think that was a win. So the whole karma thing, everybody's saying karma and watch your words. Okay, whatever. That, and I feel like to them it's a new trend, and they found it. It was nice on TikTok. It's a new trend. Let's do it. Manifestation, and y'all heard I've been talking about this from day one. Like I said, I've been doing this for some years, and um I've been said, watch your words. You are the creator of your own reality. Said that lives back for the people who were listening. I said you are the creator of your own reality. You create that. I even mentioned how I felt like Royalty and CJ could have created the drama by manifesting it, by playing the role of it on one of the videos, and they manifested it. And then I also mentioned, if y'all remember, that you either create life one or two ways, intentionally or by default. And now majority of people do create their lives by default. That's why they have a lot of chaos and contrast. Now, the terrible things that happen in your life, in my opinion, for me, those things are not to destroy you. It's for you to learn a lesson. Is for you to think the negative stuff that happens to you is to show you what you don't want, so you can focus on what you do want. The problem is when people see things go wrong, they focus on the wrong and more of it comes. We say things like, when it rains it pours. We say shit like that and expect everything to be good. If somebody come to you with a situation, oh, this happened to me and that happened to me, what we say? When it rains, it pours. That's not a good quote to be just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of just creating more. If you don't got a job, the broke one, not me, but when the bill hit you, okay? Phonium. What's up, Marty Keys? Ciao. That's what I'm. So you focus on what you do want, and you strive for that. And that's why I say things like, when things aren't going your way, say everything is always working out for me, because that's the truth that you should understand, because you're breathing still. You're not dead, and you still have an opportunity to make different changes. So the jars are supposed to be a reflection of what you speak into the world and how it can affect you in a negative or a positive way. But what I noticed about the rice jars was the hate jar had mold in it, but the other jar was getting yellow. It was like, it was not, it was very colored. Like, you can see the yellow spot in the front of the jar. It was yellow stuff on the end of the jar. She quickly turned that jar around. Why is that? Because there's negativity in that house. If you go to Destiny's video, I love her to life too. You go to her video and she pointed the yellow spot out. Now, she didn't point the other yellow shit in the middle, but because she flipped the jar real quick and maybe she didn't catch it, you guys can go back and look at it. That shit was molding too. Why is that? Because there's negative energy in that house. And if you go to that video, you will see me comment that she needs to sage that whole house. And she don't need white sage, she need blue sage. Because blue sage not only clears the energy in that house from the negativity created that she produced herself out of her mouth and out of her own words. She not only has that, but blue sage also brings in prosperity. It also, not only does it cleanse the air, it brings out prosperity. She might even need to get some yerba in there to get that healing too. So, um, she was trying to say that you got to watch what you say because you speak that and it happens. And that, I mean, that's a given. Everybody should know that. So, in my opinion, let's go rob the rich white people, because they've been taken from us forever. Uh, not all types of people don't reign long. You know what I'm saying? I think, well, I'll say this: nothing stays the same forever. Now they saying D-Lo and CJ not cool because somebody else edited CJ video. Of course they're gonna say that. They need more. They need more drama. They need more negativity. D-Lo put out a video talking about that's his brother for life. But if you listen to CJ, what CJ said, he said he needed the video now, and D-Lo had his baby. And I'm telling you, D-Lo put that baby first. He don't care what's going on. And that's understandable. If that's your friend and that's your homeboy, you're going to get that. You're going to understand that. And you just got to make your own moves. You can't just be doing it based off of something else. So that's basically what she was saying, Happy Days. She was basically saying, yeah, so watch what you say, because what you speak, blase, blase, blah. But honestly, a lot of the things that people say on the internet is something that they done saw off of TikTok. Because if she really believed, that um, you're the creator of your own reality and what you speak exists, her behavior would change as well. Because you don't even, it's in your thoughts as well. It's just like when you have a phone call. Happy Days, you are killing me today. Um, if you get a phone call and you was like, I was just thinking about you. You create, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it. It's a whole lot to it. So people who think they know what they speaking on because it sound good, really, 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 really need to do their research. All day, every day. I'm telling you. Okay, sometimes you gotta sage that and clear out. Make sure you have them windows open. Let that out. I heard that was a dub. I seen that video. And I was like, how in the hell are you gonna think that Lexi scammed you when that was not Lexi's inbox? First of all, Lexi has a check mark next to her name. And this is what I say about this, why they shouldn't give niggas internet. Not the ignorant ones. Like, it's weird. And I guess you got to get your clout the way you got to get your clout, but do you really want your clout to be developing based on that? And then you're going to bring Jesus and God into it and you lying on these people. That's so weird. It's so weird to go on that campaign, and I just don't get it. I seen the video and I looked at it, and when I seen her show the picture of Lexi, I was like, first of all, anybody who say they got this or you won this or what's your Cash App and all this other stuff or click this site and the site says Google dot whatever, that's scam likely. No, that's scam for sure. Okay, that's scam for sure. I just feel like she was a little disappointed because she didn't win. Now, in my opinion, I entered the giveaway, but after he kept adding a lot of rules to it, I gave up. But to me, if that's something that I needed and I was desperate to try to enter in it, I would have done everything. But in all honesty, and then when he said, if you don't have any money and you're poor, I only want to hear from God. I respected that and I backed up, because I was like, okay, so he's on a mission to give to people who are less fortunate. I'm just here for a giveaway. So I didn't really press on that. You know what I'm saying? And that, you can tell that was not Lexi. Anybody can put a picture and do all that stuff. It's just, uh, I just, it's unfortunate for people to be that upset and miserable about their life. And in all honesty, look, I'm slurring now because I'm tired. um Man, my husband kicked my ass today. Oh my gosh, I'm still feeling it. And then I'm gonna start incorporating that in my workouts now, because that only showed me that I need to be doing that now. So I can't wait till I get used to it. But right now, it kicked my ass, and I had a nap, and I'm still tired. But anyway, I think that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I looked at a little bit of her story, and she's been having a long journey with her wellness, and I hope she does get well soon. But if you are in the process of healing, that is not the way. Again, you can look at other people's videos and they will be saying, watch the words you say and speaking the words you say and all this other stuff. That's really important at this moment if she's trying to heal and go the path that she needs to go. I just, that's unfortunate that she had to go that route. I think her story alone is more important and more powerful than her claiming that she was scammed, because um if you're saying that you got scammed by anybody, if those words are untrue, you can be liable for that. Because if you're going around claiming that somebody may have scammed you and those people have not, they have every right to take legal action against you. So it's very, you got to be very careful with those type of things, especially if it affects their brand. Now, I don't think it would affect his brand, because obviously when you look at the video and you look at the picture of Lexi, you know that's not Lexi. um, you can see there's another chick on here. She posted that she was a winner. CJ commented on her page telling her he appreciates her for showing proof that she won. And even in the picture of her showing the screenshots, well, not the screenshots, the messages from Lexi, you saw the check mark, and you saw that it said her first name, Alexis. It said Alexis and then her last name. So, I mean, I guess we're in a day and age where if you have to make content, you have to lie about it in order to get people to watch you. And it shouldn't be that. You should be enough for people to watch you. And I say that like for real. But D-Lo is taking care of it. Yeah, I know. It's always something. Did she say she wasn't the full ticket? Happy Days, I am not about to play with you. Hold on, let me text my masseuse. Yeah. I seriously need help because I just told my masseuse 6:30 and my hair lady 6:30. But that's cool though, because she can do my son's hair in my living room, in the front living room. And then me and my masseuse can go in the other living room. And I'll be just fine. Solutions, child, solutions. Well, Lexi was supposed to be the one who sent the Cash App or to connect to you or to speak to you, blah, blah, because CJ said on his live, Lexi's going to inbox you from her phone. And she did. She was inboxing people from her phone, but she has a blue check mark by her name and her first and last name. So, I mean, you can't miss that. You can't miss that. And when somebody corrected that, the girl went off. So, they just want to make CJ look bad, right? Enter. I never enter. I'm not rich, but I'm okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, when he said that, I was just like, well, I'll let somebody else, handle that then. You know what? One thing about CJ is he loves what he does. And I'm not even joking. Like, y'all see like hairstylists and chefs and all people with creative mindsets who that they love what they do. Des, I'm gonna use you as an example. When people love what they do, they're perfectionists at it, right? So I know when Des is about to sell stuff from her boutique, everything got to be on point. She need everything perfect. She love what she do. She cares about what the consumer wants. CJ cares about what the consumer wants. He asked y'all, what do y'all think? Be honest so I can know where to go from here. It's a lot of people out there. Even PJ. PJ will make those smoked turkey legs, and he will let it fall off the bone, ask people how it tastes, because he wants to give the consumer the best, right? Me with my clients, I check on them, I make sure they good, I make sure they on the right path and not being ghetto, because it is Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde sometimes be really retrograding, okay? So I always check in on them. I always make sure they're good, because my priority for them is for them to mentally be on the right path so they can have a little bit more of an easier life. Because sometimes we get in our own way and we really be fucking up. up if we ain't got nobody to check us. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to do that. People who care about the product and what they deliver is important. It's just like when a chef as well. Somebody can make you something to eat and they could just make it. But somebody who prioritizes the consumer or the person that is purchasing their product or doing, they're gonna put 125 million% into it. Like no questions asked. Like none whatsoever. So Um, they're going to listen because, oh, well, I mean, who else saw royalty trying to hype herself like she got invited to the fight, knowing damn well she never going to the fight? What? People making up CJ just said, Trisha's so true. They really try to drag his name through the mud. Yeah. What's up, TNT? He looks bad on giving the homeless soap where they're gonna wash up at. Meals would have been nice. Amira, I don't even know why you here, honestly. And this is what I say about people truly showing who they are. I have no idea why you're in the chat or you under my live. Because you're a very negative person. You're a nasty person. And I wanted to believe that you was cool. I really did. But you just like the rest of the hyenas out there. You're horrible. You come in here and you talk about CJ and what he could have improved. Why don't you go give the homeless some meals? One. And two, why are you in somebody's live that you go to other chats, particularly Zaddy, to bash me? Talking about you don't like me. I make you look crazy. I make you feel like I'm a manipulator. Why are you in my chat? That makes you really, really, really look bad as a person. I'm gonna tell you like that. When I seen that, when somebody sent me that, I was like, wow, okay, that's what's up, boo. I don't like nasty people. And then y'all want to come up here like y'all self-righteous and y'all really care about what CJ doing, but all y'all got is negativity in y'all lives. So much so, when I point out improvement of women, you have to go run to your echo chamber instead of improving yourself as a woman. And to me, that's very disgusting. So I don't know why you're here. But the first thing that you said was he could have did this better and he could have did that better. As opposed to, okay, he making changes. You could have hit him up and suggested that. Because he asked people in the comments, what's up? You could have suggested that. But instead you want to come here and be negative and complain. And to me, I don't like you. You're a terrible person. I don't like fake stuff. I don't like fake people. If you don't like me, say you don't like me, but don't be all in my lives pretending like you're just trying to get your point across and stuff like that. Because they're, like I said, you're not the only royalty supporter that comes to the chat or comes to the live or whatever, and they actually want to have a conversation. But you are one of the ones that's a liar, and you're fake and you're phony. And I don't like people like that. People like that I can't trust. So, Ashley, is Ashley in here still? You get what I'm saying? It's the fakeness for me. You got all these opinions, but you a nasty person. I can't rock with that. And y'all know the relationship, it wasn't really a relationship, but the communication that I had between Amira and myself, I was always positive towards her. I said my opinion, never disrespected her, never called out her name, never said nothing negative about her. And here it is, she's somewhere in somebody else's chat just talking so much trash about me. And I'm like, oh, damn, okay, tell me how you really feel. So why would I care about anything you have to say? You don't have nothing positive to say. And, you can reevaluate your life and see how positive your life going, because positive people don't speak like that. They find solutions. If you're one of those people who find a problem to every solution, CJ seen a problem. He said he's always donating food to the homeless. He wants to donate things that people may need or that they can use. That was the solution to his problem, and you made another problem. So to each his own. I just don't understand why you're even here. You love making music, and that's what I'm saying. my son loves making music, right? And when he makes music, it has to be a certain way and really cares about what other people feel and think about the music he puts out. That's a creative mindset. You get what I'm saying? That's creativity. You know what I'm saying? And then there is places where people can wash up and take showers in the homeless. There's a couple of places that you can go to. They even have truck stops where they have showers. So I mean, whatever. What's up, Mary? How you doing, girl? Did you say the water pigeon? Richard, you know what? You know what? I would be surprised that the channel said all of. I don't know if they did all that. Des, you cutting up today. Don't be cutting up in my life, girl. Okay, child. And the B was zaddy to do all this. Ashley, you could get rid of her if she pop up in the chat. I just really have no need to even converse with somebody like that. I don't like people like that. If you don't like what I do, you can come here and say you don't like me or whatever. Don't be fake about it and then be in the live like, don't do that. That's terrible. That's horrible. We are always complaining about what someone else did. Okay, I'm just saying. And they look pretty happy to me when they received it. Exactly. No, I'm telling you, Ashley, get rid of her if you see her comment. She's ban her ass from this account. I can't do the fake stuff. You could come on here all day and tell me you don't rock with what I say. I respect the trolls more because they let me know what it is. You feel me? They let me know what it is. They tell me right off top, like, I don't fuck with you. Okay. So I respect that more than I could respect that fake stuff. I respect that more than I don't like a person like that, okay? Because that's the same person that infiltrated the Black Panther Party, that infiltrated a lot of things, pretending they was cool with the movement and everything like that, and they go run the zaddy with some snake stuff. I cannot do that. That is something I cannot do. And that already let me know. As a matter of for Super Soul Sunday, we will be discussing how a lot of hyenas are supporting the white supremacist movement. So that's going to be a good talk Sunday. I'm telling you. Yeah, shelters do have showers. Yes, they do. And this is coming from someone who lived in a shelter. They do have showers. They have food for the people. Mostly, well, I don't know how Vegas get down, but when I was in a homeless shelter, they had showers, they had beds, and they had cots. So it was like two ways you can get into the shelter. You can either get into the shelter because it was cold weather and you needed a place to sleep and they'll let you in. And then if you are a resident there, they let you stay there and you get beds. So, you just got to know your information. Yes, when I travel throughout the year, I save the toiletries from all. Oh, that is so sweet, Tiffany. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I'm about to gather up diapers. I have diapers, I have toothpaste. I have a lot of things in this garage that I am going to donate. And I gotta find a women's shelter out here. I don't know if the mother's shelter out here is still out here. I believe the one for domestic violence is. So I'm gonna give a lot of people things that they can use for that. And I got like travel size stuff too. A lot of what is that? Swagger, Old Spice, Scope, all types of stuff. Soap, they can use a lot of this stuff, and diapers and everything like that. So not the mud bugs. You know what? I'm not about to play with you at average at best. Y'all are fucking hilarious. He said mud squirrel. He said, and it reminded me of my cousin because my cousin was always calling people moon crickets. So that shit is hilarious. My brother and girlfriend choose to be homeless. Oh dang. But oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of places even with like backpackers, when they're traveling around the world and stuff like that, they know to go like to a truck stop or somewhere else to get a shower in. And a lot of instances, there's a lot of people who will let you come take a shower for free. But in order to know that you either got to do your research or have been homeless before. Those are the only options you have. If you don't, you'll just be saying anything. I'm just saying. Shout out to you, Tiffany. That's dope. If I'm not mistaken, you have a lot. Oh yeah, that's what he said. That's why he's like, "Oop, I gotta go. I gotta go." No, it's all good, Ashley. It's all good. Mhm. Exactly. Look at y'all coming through. I just donated 11 bags of clothes. I got clothes I gotta donate too. I'm still bagging them up. I am still bagging them up. It's so much. Oh my gosh. And they're all like on the side of my living room, well, my second living room. And I can't, you know, I can't take it now because I still got more clothes to put in there. Baby clothes, adult clothes, clothes with tags still on them because my sister decided to send me a whole bunch of clothes. And when she sent me those clothes, it was like before me and my husband went to Mexico. And when she sent me those clothes, um, a lot of it had tags on. Well, all of it had tags on it, but I couldn't fit a lot of that stuff because when I received it, I was pregnant. So I didn't even get a chance to wear everything. So we're bagging those up too, and we're gonna just go ahead and donate them to somebody, and whoever needs them, they can get them. Exactly, it does. And that's what I'm saying. That's just like that dude who was a barber. Have you seen, like, he did a video? I think he got in trouble for it, but the movement helped him and he was able to do his thing. But he was giving out free haircuts to the homeless. And they felt so much better by themselves. I mean, you're already down on your luck. You're already feeling bad about your situation. At least I did. Because everybody's story is different. Some people like Trisha said, some people choose to be homeless. Some people just really, really want to be homeless. But the ones that don't know how they got there and have to reevaluate their life like I did, it was nice to be able to shower and have somewhere to wash your clothes and do all types of things like that. And then when they used to donate like underwear, and they wouldn't donate like dirty underwear. These are stores like Walmart and stuff, donating underwear that you open, like people didn't open. You know how people open stuff and they look at the underwear and they put it back in there. Walmart don't be selling that a lot of times. So if it's too bad, they will give it to a shelter. They will donate it to a shelter. So when I needed underwear and toothbrushes and body wash and stuff like that, that stuff came in handy. And when you are in a depressive state, like, damn, how the fuck did I get here? That stuff lifts you up. It makes you feel better. It gives you some type of hope, some sense of moving forward. Like, it's a beautiful feeling. I did not see anyone say that they did want the products. But oh yeah, they're gonna want them. And you could tell he's been doing that because they was talking to him. Yeah, like they was familiar with his face. They knew who he was when he pulled up. You know what I do every year? Every year I donate my kids' Halloween costumes because it's so many children out there who do not have Halloween costumes. And there was a time that I didn't have Halloween costumes for my kids, right? And then I went area where they gave kids Halloween clothes. It helps the parents. It's just a nice gesture. It's just, because I always felt like I know the look on my children's faces and the look on my face when I was able to get them a costume because at that time I couldn't afford it. It was the look on my kids' faces, the smiles that they had. They were so happy. You know what I'm saying? So that their faces will always be embedded in my mind. So every year I donate their costumes. I make sure my kids don't get them dirty. Now there's some costumes that my kids will choose to keep, and they will keep them because they was playing in that damn imposter costume and what's that other thing? It's the imposter and the, what are them damn things called? They was playing in that 2 days ago, running around with the batteries in it, chasing each other for no damn reason. I have no idea what's wrong with these kids, but it's still intact. And when Halloween comes, they're gonna have to let those go. Giving back is a beautiful thing because you don't know how that it affects a person. I like giving back to people, and I like probably like my sister does this better than I do. She's so beautiful at it. I don't do this, but my sister does this. She makes sure she speaks to everybody, almost everybody she come across. Hey, how you doing? You look beautiful. Da 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 da. Because you never know if that one compliment or conversation changed a person the way they feel and stuff. And I think that's so beautiful how she does that. I think it's so beautiful of her. Like that, my sister got a beautiful spirit with that. And she's a giver too. She's helpful too. She donates stuff too. Most likely more than me because she got a lot of stuff. But man, I see the beauty in that. But I speak to people, I check on people, I ask people how they doing. If I haven't heard from somebody for a long time, I will reach out and be like, hey, where you good? Where you at? I like to make sure people are okay because you never know what somebody is going through. You never know what somebody is going through. I got that. I got toys and different playing with food pantries. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, that happens too. But donating is cool. This is my passion target. That's what's up. I love that, Delaney. I have a friend. She has a whole thing of donating things, and she always makes sure she brings a truck out here to donate food to people. And every time she shares it, I make sure I share it to everybody. And she really just tries and tries. So I feel like if we took care of each other, things would just be real. It'd just be easier if we took care of each other. So I love that people's spirit like that will always rise above the bullshit. Always. And I remember, I don't want to tell her business, but she was in a situation where she was like, oh my gosh, what next? And she came out of it because people who have beautiful spirits and beautiful souls, they don't stay down for long. People like that just can't. What if a person cannot afford Goodwill? Well, I mean, you can offer it to somebody on the street. You can just offer it to them, you don't even have to go to the Goodwill. You can actually go to a shelter. If you go directly to a shelter, they're not going to charge them anything. So that's another option. I'm telling you, girl, I be so sick of them damn costumes. I be so tired, honey. Yes, girl, them people, they driving me crazy with that stuff. It sure was the Among Us costume. That is crazy. Oh, that's what's up. You donated the prom dresses? Up. It does feel good. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a very euphoric feeling. It really does. I had a blanket, socks, shoes, clothes to the home. This guy, he says, by that's what's up. I mean, I my son up one day and they were asking him, can he cash that? Like, and she was grateful for that. She was like, remember that person that helped you when you really, really, really needed it. And they, okay. Oh, snap. You guys have to hit up the school because I have to donate $25. I don't think I'm gonna donate 25. I think I'm gonna get. I'm gonna probably do 100. 100. So some of the seniors can get their gowns. For reminding me. Forgot I was doing that. Because as soon as my husband heard it, he's like, oh, we doing that. We doing that. That's me. I'm a social bug. I'm very popular at my weight program. Well, that's what's up, Trisha. That's y'all. Shout out to y'all, man, because people like y'all keep this world going, keep this world flowing. Sometimes I try, but I try to come out of it. Girl, it's a lot of people out there like that. I watch your videos. You did a good video. Thank you, James. Thank you. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate that. I work with the homeless community for 18. And I know a lot of people, if you have the mindset of everybody's out to get you, and it she's just such a beautiful person. And I just love people like that. I wish. Oops. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
Hold on.
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. I had to switch phones, child, because my son want this iPhone 14 so bad, and it's been giving me so many problems. I can't do it. I'm on a 13 and it works way better than this 14. I might return this back and then have them just send me a 13 at this point, because I'm not feeling the 14. And I hope that all the phones CJ give away don't be messing up like that. Plug in the Wi-Fi. You know what, Ray? I love what you and do. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Trisha. All right, happy days. I'll see you later, girl. When you go to Vegas, they have this one strip under the freeway called Homeless Town. It's so sad. Just the whole side of the freeway is full of homeless people. Oh man, what? Where's that at? Yes, TNT family is lit. I can't wait for the vlogging. I'm excited about that. Yes, girl. The 14 is garbage. The 14 is trash. Let me ask y'all a question. Have you seen video of those kids who really just came for their mama? Ooh, child. I still haven't got a message for them people. Girl, did y'all I'm gonna play that video. That video was so, I don't even know why she posted that video. I don't even know. I would have just deleted it and nobody would have ever saw it. Hold on, let me see if I can find that video, because I played it to my husband today and he was like, them kids, they honest. I'm like, you saw that, Robin? Girl, I I don't even know how I would have felt. Hold on, that's not the video. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. I wouldn't even know how I felt, them kids coming for her. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it was this single mother who asked their kids. I haven't had an iPhone since the 8. You know what? I'm so used to the iPhone now, because when I transitioned from the Android to the iPhone, I just stuck with it. And when I be on other people's Android trying to figure it out, I hand them their phone right back. Like, y'all got that. But what was it? Let me see. Hold on. Fuck the iPhone. Man, the iPhone is trifling. It's just Team iPhone is lacking at this point, because these 14s, they not it at all. Where is that video? I played it to my husband and we was both tripping out about it, because it be your own kids. It be your own kids. Okay, here it is. Hold on, I found it. Hold on, listen to this. Because this is a hot ass mess. Somebody wouldn't have got dinner that night. Somebody wouldn't have got dinner. Single moms always be saying stuff like, hold on.
Because someone in the comments asked me to ask you guys, why do you feel like I'm a single mother? Hey, y'all, look at this lady. Okay, and be honest, okay? So now, why do you feel like I'm a single mother? I mean, you pretty, but you fussy. What the hell? Well, now I guess you need a single mother too, then. Yeah! I ain't gonna be no single mother like mama.
What's wrong with being a single mother? Everything. I ain't finna mess around with no 3 kids. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Anyways, next. Oh my gosh, Lord. I don't know. Okay, next. Okay, why do you think I'm a single mom? Because you work for free. I work for free. I work Monday to Friday. And how do you feel like I work for free? Because you broke. Hey, y'all, come look at this. Now, let's not leave now. Don't say that crazy. But why do you feel like I'm a single mom? Because you don't be yourself. How do you feel like I don't be myself? That's not even your real hair. I can wear a wig if I want to. Yeah, without a wig, you like a grown man.
Child, it be your own kids. They would have all been sleeping on the floor that day. I wouldn't even posted that video. Like, I would hope after the video she had a real conversation. Man, I'm telling you, somebody would have ended up on the milk carton. They go, okay. Somebody would have got socked in their throat, not they throat, they throat. Okay, it would have been. We would have been brawling. Okay, it would have. But she asked them. She did ask them. I wouldn't have asked them shit. I wouldn't have asked them nothing. Okay, y'all are some freeloaders. Okay, none of y'all got jobs. None of y'all in here putting in on the bills. Okay, just me. And for the son to say she worked for free because she always broke, you know what? I'm just not about to play with these kids. First of all, I wouldn't ask them. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't have been asking them nothing. What I'm gonna ask you for? I don't care what the subscribers ask me to ask. I'm not asking a damn thing. Kids are ruthless. They say whatever comes to mind. And you know the last one she asked, you know he cuts up. Because she said, I'm gonna ask you now. Now don't say nothing crazy. She gave that warning before she asked that boy the question, and he still cut up. And I'm assuming he probably would have said worse. Girl, I was just like, what happened? It be your own kids. It be your own kids. I'm just like, you know what? And then she posted it. It went viral. Everybody done seen it. Well, she bold for that because I would have deleted that video immediately. No, that video wouldn't have seen the light of day. It just wouldn't have. Not you broke because not you work for free because you broke. I'd have been like, how you eating? How do you eat food? Do you eat every day? You look like you eat every day. You know where that comes from? Money. The job I work. Y'all just not gonna be in here disrespecting me because y'all don't know what y'all talk about. Not 100%. Okay. You're not. Wait, no, I got a better word. You're not gonna be in here disinfecting me on TikTok. That's just what we're not gonna do. Child, them kids was grown. I don't know where they get that personality from. I don't know if they've been here before, but we would have had to have a conversation and got some things clear because mm, 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 mm. And these people really ain't emailed me yet. No, I wouldn't have posted that. I'll be damned. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham. No bacon. I wouldn't have posted none of that. They would have just had. Look, we would have had to remake that video and discuss what they should be saying. Sheesh. At least educate them on some of the things. Good grief. Mm, that I don't even know how to discuss that topic because she asked them, so you really can't punish kids for questioning them and asking them a question and telling them to be honest. So they were very honest with her. So you can't you can't really get upset. But I wouldn't have asked them shit, okay? I wouldn't have asked them a damn thing, man. Fuck them kids. Then, oh, what did he say at the end? He said, you don't even want to be yourself. And she was like, what you talking about? He said, you got that wig on. And she was like, so? And he said, well, when you don't wear the wig, you look like a man. Girl, it's a difference between honest opinion and you wanting to fade. That, but yeah, that's true. I mean, us as parents, we want our children to have the freedom to speak their minds, but you don't have to insult anybody to speak your mind. Oh my God. I don't know. I just felt like, and she, that last one was off, that last one off the chain, because she gave him a forewarning in the beginning. Don't say nothing crazy now. Now, why would you say that to a child? Because he cut up? Because he's turned. Okay? I will fall all the way back. Just basic needs for a minute. That next time, okay, they will be eating noodles every day. Just noodles, glass of water, basic needs. Okay, I have to feed you because you not about to come for me. Okay, that was too much. But you did bring up a good point, Ray. It is about the parental skills. The kids know that they should not be disrespecting their mama like that. And I don't know if it was a joke, and I don't know if they were serious. They could have rehearsed it. They could have, I don't know. But I personally wouldn't want my kids feeling that way about me. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, you fuss a lot. You pretty, but you fuss a lot. And then the brother said, well, you must go be a single mother too. So he blasted his sister. And I'm like, that last one got that mouth. You know what? I am gonna post a list of hyenas. I do have a couple of candidates. Des recommended one, which was Blueface Mama. So she is going to be a part of the poll this week. Since Royalty won last week's Hyena of the Week, she will be posted again. So this is how it works. Every week of the hyena, we post new hyenas, but the one that wins gets the following week. Okay. And once those weeks are up and we go into months, it's going to be hyena of the month. And then after that, the person who just is turned the most is going to get hyena of the year. Okay. So, that's how we going to do that. But this suggest Blueface Mama. She going on there. Erica Mina is going on there. Now, I don't know what type of program these hyenas go to. I don't know what kind of program these hyenas go to do the same thing, but they do exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. She literally just leaked the recording of whatever conversation she done had with him to make him look bad. And that don't make him look bad. That makes you look bad. How many hyenas have we heard or seen that released the recordings? Who told the hyenas this was a new trend? Who did that? Who told the hyenas this is a new trend? Because Bambi just did that 2 weeks ago. And we already know who else did that. Like, is this becoming a new trend or what? I'm so confused. Do you want to hear something funny? When I was a kid, my late mom, dad used to pick me up and my sister up for school. And she had a teacher named Miss Book. Oh, and my papa used to call her Hamburg. You know what? They probably her best friend off camera. Well, I mean, you could be friends with your kids, but you always have to have a line, because if you can have a relation, I won't say friends. You can have a very healthy relationship with your kids, but they got to know you the parent. You can't be your kid's best friend, because friends fight, okay? And you won't get busted in your mouth because you was getting a little too friendly. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a balance. You want kids to be kids, but don't try me. When you go to pick up your phone, I'm not telling you anything. Girl, we already know Oh yeah, Amber Heard. Yes, Amber Heard, another hyena. University. They must go to a university. Blueface kicked his mom and sister out his house last year. Didn't he do that before? Didn't he do that before? Let's break down Blueface from my perspective, okay? Let's break down Blueface from my perspective. My opinion on that situation is yes, Blueface mom is a bona fide hyena. And Blueface has this disrespect towards women because what he has witnessed with his mother. And you can see it. And I'm shocked that he even decided to continue dating black women because usually when your mom is too much, a lot of these black men either do two things, well, three things. They either get in their own way for good women because they're used to their mama being trifling. They date outside, like they go to the different other races because the mother they experienced was too much and they don't want to be with those type of women, so they will not, even though black women aren't like that, they will stereotype the rest of the black women and just say I won't date black women at all because they believe that all black women act like their mother because that was the example that they was given. Or they continue dating black women and they find the right black woman. Or here's another option. They continue to date black women and they date a lot of women that are similar to their mother and they have very toxic relationships for the rest of their life. So, in my opinion, his baby mama's not black. Oh, wow. Okay. So, see, I don't know a lot of information on Blueface and Krishan too much because I always felt like I didn't want to watch it because it was a shit show. They get on they get on TV or whatever recording, something pops up on the internet about them fighting. It's domestic violence on both of them. Everybody talks about them and say how wrong it is, only for them to get back together. I could never have a friendship with people like that because you're not gonna keep coming over here with these black eyes and going to them next week. Not only is that dangerous for you, that's dangerous for the person that you rock with that's supposed to be your friend, because as friends we don't want to see that shit. What do you expect us to do? Just sit there and watch you enjoy yourself? No, we're gonna say something. We're gonna step in. We probably gonna get into it with that dude. Then we didn't put the rest of our family in danger, and he knocking out daddies and she fighting the mama and sister. Like that's too much, and there's no structure in none of that. His mom says she used to act like Krishan. That's crazy. That lady off the chain looking at and sucking in front of her son. Yeah, and those type of things like mentally affect children. Like you can't you got oh god. So that's my opinion on that. I'm gonna look into it more so I can give y'all my full perspective on that. But from what I've seen so far, there's a lot of men that are out there like Blueface who have misplaced anger with their mother, but they feel like they do have to respect them. But he's battling with respecting his mom because she raised him and just dogging her out because he gets frustrated to the point because she wants all this control. He gets frustrated to the point where he lashes out because he's still trying to prove that he's a man to his mother and she's still treating him like he's a boy. So it's a battle of masculinity between him and his mother. Yeah, and there's a lot of men out there who behave like that based on the experience that they had with their mothers. Yeah, right. Exactly. And I personally, for me, I wouldn't have entertained having a baby with him, but that's what she chose to do, and life has shown her that's probably not the best route. Just like in LE Choppa, that situation, I don't understand there's something going on though. You know what I'm saying? There's something missing with that whole circle. Not only is the mama trifling, she traumatized her son. Krishan has a lot of issues that she has not yet resolved. And, like attracts like. So if nobody has a mentor or somebody to try to give them some assistance or help, they're doomed. She said, "You do disrespectful shit in front of me." He said, "You did in front of my grandmom." Oh, Lord. Allegedly, he knocked his girlfriend tooth out. Yeah, that's too much. And that's when I say that it's better to have um complete households instead of having broken homes. It's because we teach our children different things from what the fathers may teach them. You get what I'm saying? Like, even in the video on Demary Dynasty, when we took our son to go get fitted for his tux, my husband showed him how to tie those shoes. He said, "You do it a different way. This is how you do it." And he was showing him how to do it in that moment. And I was witnessing it, and I was confused because I'm like, from my what I was looking at, I'm like, uh, you wanna you don't know how to tie your shoes? Like, you having problems tying your shoes? And my husband's like, "No, it's a different way you do that." And he's like, "This is how my dad taught me to do it. So I'm going to show him." And he showed my son. And then in the next scene, you can see my son tying the shoes just like my husband showed him to do. So me as a mama, boy, tie them shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you not know how to tie some shoes? I did not know there was a difference because I don't wear men's dress shoes. So it's a different dynamic if you have, like, even with women who are raised with just their fathers, even though they have a better chance of being successful in the world, a lot of them still come out very masculine. They come out like very, very boyish. They still fit out better statistically than single mothers do. But there are some women out there who do struggle, because I've seen videos of the women who say they do struggle with being very masculine because their fathers raised them. And even though they gave them plenty of structure, it's a lot of masculinity attached to that. So that's why it's important to have a balance. She says no, the sister made her run into something and her tooth was knocked out. Oh, dang. See, you fighting the whole family. You ain't supposed to be together when there's just too many people involved in your relationship. When it's difference between counseling or people saying, "No, you ain't got to deal with that. Fuck her," or "Fuck him. You ain't got to deal with that." When there's too many people in your business saying that, y'all probably don't need to be together, because y'all just bringing everybody in the equation. Y'all just bringing everybody in the equation. Maybe some battered women. Yeah, that I don't really, I'm not gonna pretend like I know the full story. Allegedly, Blueface knocked out his girlfriend dad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been hearing all of that crazy stuff. When it gets to, like, that situation also happened with oh my god, Fabulous. TMZ put a video out of him getting into it with some of her people, his baby mama people. I think her name was Elena or something like that, from Love and Hip Hop. And it was like, it's just so much turmoil within that, and it was so many family members involved. It was so many people involved. It was just, in my opinion, it was a hot mess. I still have my ways too, girl. This was before the relationship. We didn't with first being at the time, and she didn't like us. Child. Oh, wow. She was homeless and she feels like he saved her. And that's unfortunate too, because, like, where's her parents? Like, where's her support system? Where is, and that's a scary thing for parents, if they care, to have their child go out. You don't ever want to put yourself in a position where your child is seeking out love and resources from other people, because that puts them in the hands of somebody who can control them or who can mold them the way that they want to be. What I say, Elena? Emily, girl, thank you for correcting me, because first of all, that was so long ago. But yeah, it's that situation too. So they just have a knockout contest. You know what? I'm not about to play with these people. It's just so much toxicity. And then you have a lot of supporters who get excited when Blueface and Krishan get back together, and they get so happy. And she questions a lot of the things that she does. You can tell she doesn't have any guidance. If anybody speak on them negatively, then now you got beef. Like, it's too much. On jokes, but that's why they fight happened. The dad told him don't. Oh, see, that's too much. That's really, that's too much, child. I don't get it. I do not get it. But she making enough money to leave. I don't think it's about, she likes the attention she never had. I don't think it's about money. I think that they're like, now, y'all Pisces women, don't come for me. Okay? Do not come for me when I make this statement. Y'all bet not. A lot of Pisces women are and let me tell you why. Pisces in general. I mean, you see Rihanna go through it. You see Tamar Braxton go through it. You see a couple of women, um, you see a couple of female Pisces who just go through this stuff. You see Pisces in general go through this stuff. Hold on. You see, y'all, she from here. I know people that know her. Oh, okay. You see a lot of Pisces go through this stuff, not just women. Okay, men too. Pisces men too. The reason why, and I don't know if you guys remember me explaining this to you before, Pisces is one of the signs that learn through relationships. They literally learn life through their relationships. And the way they grow and the way they understand things is some type of, I forgot what they said it was for. It was like because of some type of karmic energy that they have to learn through their relationships in order to grow. So even my husband has had relationships that was like, all right, oh my god. But he had to learn to honestly, and all honestly, had he not go through the situations he went through, it wouldn't have had, it wouldn't have changed him to be the better person that he is now. And unfortunately for Pisces, they learn through relationships. So you will see Rihanna dealing with Chris Brown and then Drake and then all this other stuff. You know, they gotta kiss a bunch of frogs before they get to their prince. And it's not because of anything about love, it's everything about learning, because there's something that X may have taught them. Like, don't be with bitches like that. Or don't be with niggas like that. It's gonna teach you something. Okay? And I'm so glad when I was chose to be a water sign, it was not a Pisces. Because baby, ooh, I don't need to be learning through no relationships. I will cut somebody. I can't. I can't. So Yes, child. That's toxic. It's draining. And then you see her go on live and she's crying and everybody's like, "What's wrong?" and they feel bad for her. And that could be very soul sucking to someone who's trying to help. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of empathic people out there. It's a lot of empaths out there, people who are very empathetic to your situation, and they want to help you and they want to be there and they want to support you. But then it'll come to a time where that support becomes draining and you don't have anything left to give to that situation between them two because it's so toxic. And you want to feel for them, you want them to succeed, you want them to make it, you want them to do better as a couple, but after a while it's going to become very toxic. Nope, all women go through that, holding on to the toxic men that lie about. No, I'm not saying about holding on to toxic relationships. I'm saying learning through relationships, because it's so much to unpack, unpack about women, and there's so many variables about it. We would be here all day, right? Because even with the hyenas, the main objective of hyenas, they don't respect black men. And black men are supposed to be the leaders of the community. But you can't be a leader or the head of the household to someone that does not respect you. You just can't. It's not going to work. This is why you see so many love relationship experts and all the image consultants, whoever, giving these type of advice to women, because a lot of these women aren't aware that they have a serious issue with the black man, and they have to discover where it comes from. They have to discover where it comes from. Are you upset because your father wasn't around? Or do you just not know because you're used to being around women and whatever they taught you, you learned? Or, like, it's so many things that could be going through a woman's mind for her to just not respect the black men. And then in our culture, it's not really taught to us to respect black men anymore. It's not. We had errors of disrespect from black women and black men. It's like a battle of who can have the most power. And they say a lot of it has to do with the feminist movement that ain't had nothing to do with us in the first place. So it's just so much to unpack with women. But what I was saying as far as Pisces, they learn through their relationships. There's other signs that learn through other things other than relationships, but Pisces mainly learns their communication, their experience and stuff through the person that they were with at that time in some form or fashion. It's like a I'll bring up the information and research next live and we can discuss it even further. But the thing with the hyenas and women being with toxic men is deeper than that. That's why it's really important to bring broken homes back together, or at least have a village of people that are very well-rounded people that can help raise the child. You need a very great village to raise a child, because it, even with CJ did not have the balance that he needed. But him as an adult, he is around a lot of men. He's a lot around a lot of male mentors, billionaires, millionaires that are taking them in, taking them under his wing, and giving him a lot of good advice that is going to help him change. Now, I see a lot of people who try to say CJ fell off because of the views. He's going to go broke. He's going to do all that stuff. In my opinion, that's not going to happen. As far as the views and everything like that, he may not do YouTube as much or something may happen, but he's not going to fail. He's not going to fail, because you are, or you either you are or you become the people you are surrounded by. So that's why they say put yourself around like-minded people, because you can become that. If you hang, like, when that's like the saying, if you got four broke friends, you broke friend number five. If you sitting around all day at the table drinking and smoking, nobody has a job, you don't have a job either. You're not going to hang around those people that long, because the energy does not match. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different dynamic with that. CJ is connected with a lot of millionaires, billionaires, and they don't have to give him anything but the game in order for him to succeed. One piece of advice from a millionaire or billionaire is going to make you rich because it made them rich. You follow the pattern. So it may be or may not be the time for him to transform the way he needs to transform, and it may not be through YouTube. It may be through something else. He may have so many other business ventures that he's experiencing or he's exploring right now, but we're going to see in the future what it is. But I don't think CJ is going to fail because of the company he keeps. It's because the company, and then people network, then people will give you the ideas if they like you. And that's why there's this guy on Instagram who tells you how to make friends with millionaires, multimillionaires, or people who have something going on in their lives that can benefit you, how to network properly. And one tidbit, I have to get his I gotta post his Instagram because I do follow him on Instagram. One of his tidbits was, you go to one of the richest hotels, wait at the bar, and when you're at the bar, if you see a guy sitting next to you, buy him a drink. And that may spark a conversation, and you never know who you can meet from that. It's not about people. It's about um it's not about people. It's about um not it's not about what they have. It's the advice they can give. It's about people. I'm tired, y'all. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I'm trying to get my life together. But and I promise you, when this girl give me a massage, I'm gonna fall the fuck to sleep. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna fall asleep because uh, 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 hold on. Let me see if I can. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, I got a lot going on. I'm trying to do like, hold on. She here? Is she? Okay, she's here. Okay. All right, y'all. Mama Seuss is here, so I have to go. Um, I ran out of time, but I'm gonna hit y'all up later and we'll discuss this. Please remind me where I'm at because I am really, really tired. I'm telling you, that workout took me out. So let me go ahead and get this massage, fall asleep on the table, and then I'm gonna pick up my son's hairstylist so she could do his hair. But I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. And I will talk to y'all later. I'm out. Squad.